All right, if you're watching this video, you must be one of those people that are thinking about doing what I did about a year ago, and that was stop driving and go full bike. Caveat to that is my wife does have a car, and I get to use it once in a while. I probably use it maybe once a week, every week, once a week and a half. Typically, if we go somewhere, we go together. So yeah, basically carless. So I'm going to show you the things that have helped me not need a car for a year. First thing is I use two bikes for commuting. I have my Reed X3 here. This thing has been a really good bike. Had one minor issue with the rear derailleur, and I'll get into that in a little bit. And second bike is a Specialized Stump Jumper M2 with a 750 watt Bafang motor on it. So I usually take this one to work at least once a week because I'm getting a little older. I don't ride this one when it rains. I just don't want to get it all wet, and my throttle and my control panel are not watertight. They're water resistant-ish. So yeah, I literally never ride my e-bike in the rain. Hence, the Reed with fenders. The fenders that I bought on Facebook Marketplace brand new a year before I bought this bike, because I knew I always wanted a bike with fenders if I was going to commute. So I found the fenders, and about a year later, I finally found this bike that the fenders fit on. So I bought that. Got it for 600 bucks almost 3 years ago. So it's been a great, great bike. Been through 4 sets of tires. Currently, I'm on these Michelin ProTech e-bike tires, and I'll tell you, never get these tires. They are in the rain. It's just, they're scary, man. So if you go up a sloped curb or you hit a crack, I don't know. They're just the worst tires I've ever had. Most dangerous tires I've ever ridden on. I've been riding on these for over 1,000. I got 1,100, I think, kilometers on these. So we'll go back. So we have two different bikes, one for the rain and most of my commutes, and then the e-bike to just kind of like give me a little bit of a break once in a while. And I also, sometimes I have packages I need to deliver, so I throw my saddlebags on here. It makes life a whole lot easier. Go to the grocery store sometimes, I'll take this bike. So if we need some necessities, obviously can't do a huge grocery shopping, but I can get a pretty decent amount between a backpack and 2 saddlebags. Speaking of backpack, if you guys want the world's greatest commuter backpack, you get this bad boy right here. This is a Berg's Manta backpack. I've been using this for, using this one for almost a year and a half. And it fit my lunch in here, it fit my jacket in here. We got spare tubes in here. I got a rain cover for this in here. Also fits my pump beautifully in here. It just slides up in here in the side, and you never even know it's in here. And you just got pockets here, pockets there. Like this pocket's huge. So I got more tubes in here, so I got to carry 2 sets of tubes. I got to carry tubes for that little guy there, the e-bike, and then I also have to carry tubes for that bike because obviously I have 2 different tire sizes. But yeah, super happy with this. It's water resistant, not waterproof, hence the cover I got for it. Yeah, all the zippers are water resistant zippers. Super comfortable, super lightweight. Holds, I mean, absolutely a ridiculous amount of stuff. Absolutely love that. So yeah, if you're going to be commuting, you're going to want a nice backpack. You're going to want a bike with saddlebags. You're going to want a bike that you could ride in the rain. You're going to want a bike where if you, like you can have, if you don't want to be sweating profusely when you get to work, like if there's something you need to do, if you're going into a business meeting or something, the e-bike is really good because you won't sweat a ton because you don't have to work as much. Yeah. So that's all I got to say about that. Okay, let's move on to some of the equipment that you're going to want to have at the ready at all times for commuting. So we'll start with a backpack here. And I did show you I have tubes in here, but you always want a patch kit as well because you just never know. I live in Melbourne, Australia. And if you look, not only do I have a pump in here, but I also carry a frame pump. There's nothing worse than just having a flat tire and you can't fix it. So you got to have spare tubes, got to have a patch kit. You need pumps. If you like the CO2, that's great. But yeah, if you patch your tube, you hit it with a CO2 and then it goes flat again, you're dead in the water. So if you have a pump, you're always going to be okay. It really doesn't weigh that much. There's tons of different pumps you can get. You can get little ones that attach to your frame. I got the one that fits in my backpack. You can get a frame pump. So fixing a flat and being able to fix things on the road is so money. Like, you got to have it. And then here we got more spare tubes. And then I have, I actually forgot I had more tubes in here. So we got spare tubes. And then I carry a spoke wrench because you never know. Sometimes you could break a spoke. And then I also carry a multi-tool. So that's got all my Allen wrenches on here. It's got tire tools. And then I also carry extra Allen wrenches. Quality Allen wrenches in case I just want an Allen wrench. And then again, patch kit and Allen wrench. So I carry a 4mm and a 5mm Allen wrench in every bike. So yeah, I can't tell you how much it sucks to not be self-reliant on the road. You definitely want to have everything that you need. Then, for things at home, you're going to want, especially living in Melbourne, Australia, you're going to want your rain bag. I have this at the ready at all times. And I always check the weather. So if I'm going to hit rain in the morning, I'll say in the winter, this lives in my backpack. I never even take it out because it's Melbourne, Australia, and it's going to rain at some point during the winter, during the day. But in the summertime, if it's raining in the morning, I'll pull it out and I'll have my rain gear here. But if it's going to rain on the way home, I got myself a set of rain pants, got myself a raincoat. I like wearing a face mask. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe I was a bandit in the previous video. I wore a hat. I just don't like getting cold. And then I got gloves. And then I also have rainproof shoe covers. So that's what you want to have for your rain, like your rain attire. And there's tons of different stuff. Plenty of different rain attires you can have. I also want an extra pair of shoes. So before I go any further, I clip in to this bike. I use clip-in shoes. On my e-bike, I do not, because a lot of times I'll be running errands on that. And even though these are the mountain bike shoes, I still like walking around in regular shoes. So my e-bike, I do not clip in. I just use regular sneakers. And I actually wear like the heaviest pair of sneakers I can find. Because I really just, yeah, when I'm on the e-bike, I try and wear long pants. Even if it's hot out, I still wear a coat. Because that thing goes 60K an hour. So I do like to wear a little bit of extra protection. I also run a GoPro on that. So I usually run the GoPro every day to help try and keep cars away from me. So that's some of the equipment you're going to need. As far as apparel goes, talking about lights, I put a tail light on the bike. I have a tail light on my helmet. So we got 2 tail lights, and then I have another spare just in case. I run a headlight. And I run a rear view mirror. I can't tell you how many times, I just love having a rear view mirror. So got one on this bike. And shout out to Durian Rider. He's the one that showed me this. That's a cat eye something. Really solid mirror. This one I got quite a while ago. I don't even remember where I got it. Must have been the bike shop. And I didn't use a mirror for a long time. And I watched Durian Rider, and he's like, "You got to have a mirror on your bike." So yeah, I chucked a mirror on there, and I'm like, oh, it's a whole different world out here. It makes me feel safer. I can keep an eye on traffic. So yeah, you definitely want a mirror on your bike. So let's move on to the e-bike, which, speaking of flat tires, yeah, I knew it was definitely time to replace these tires. I've been running these Maxxis Holy Rollers. As far as equipment goes on this, like I said, I run the GoPro on here. Always have a lock because I run a lot of errands on this bike. Rear view mirror is clutch, usually on the gas. The rack is definitely substandard, especially with the saddlebags. I find that not having a proper quality rack on here. My saddlebags want to go into the spokes. That's why they're not on. It's not on here. I only use it when I need it, and then I have to go really slow over bumps. So I only put saddlebags on there when I need to carry something. But yeah, this has got the Bafang 750 watt motor. Got over I got 9,000 kilometers on it. Yeah, we'll just fire her up here. But actually, I'm going to be doing away with this bike. So we're going to upgrade our e-bike frame. So information. 8,918 kilometers, and there was a little bit of time where my speedometer wasn't working because the wheel magnet fell off. So yeah, this thing, 9,000 kilometers, motor's still running strong. I re-greased it about a month ago because it started kind of going, made this like little weird yunking sound. So yeah, I took it apart, greased it, and I actually on Monday, yesterday I was able to just open this thing up, and it sounded good, good power, cruising along at 55K an hour. That's the video that I put up the other day. Forks have been blown for a long time, so I just have the forks locked out. Whew. Yeah, this bike is definitely coming to the end of its life. So gonna have to get something new. If you guys have a suggestion on what I should be putting this motor on, I got to do urban commuting. I call this my urban assault vehicle. So I definitely need something that a road bike's not going to fly. I mean, I could probably get away with like a hybrid type or like a cross bike. Oh, almost forgot. You definitely want a bell. So I think that's all I got. So I got the 2 different bikes that I've been riding. I got a lot of the gear that I use. Yeah, just the different things I have on here and the different purposes for each of these bikes. So yeah, the e-bike is for a little bit of recovery. It's for carrying stuff when I need to go to the store, need to carry packages. And then I have that bike, which is set up for the rain. And yeah, put most of the miles on that. But thanks for watching. Winnie, you want to say goodbye? All right. Say goodbye to the camera. All right. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next one.